Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. And the Raging Cajuns will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. It will be a priority to get the passing game up and going, something they really didn't do with one of their biggest weapons last week, David.
Yeah, and last week he just wasn't a big part of the game plan. And I would expect if you want to get explosive plays going and you want to get this offense in a good spot, Jesse, you're going to find this guy on the outside. He can turn matchups into nightmares for the defenses. I think he'll be used early and often this week.
Yeah, so if I'm the quarterback, I want to get him going early, right? And maybe I'm calling some easy throws, some hitch routes, some slants. Just get him touches, get the juju going, get the focus and the rhythm locked in early in this one to make him a bigger part of our game plan today.
Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. To the air, it's Turner. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Marshall will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Marshall! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, Davey, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Off the play fake on first down. Going for the big play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Rush is on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got it in the middle, it's Lacey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. To the air, it's Turner. Caught close to the marker, it's Allen. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well. And
there he goes! Powers through. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cajuns. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Coming out with it, it's Martin. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Not a lot of room there, give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man, it's Turner. Going downfield for the big play. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Keeps it on the bootleg. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. I love the bootleg call on 4th down because even if you know it might be coming, you have to respect the fake.
Yeah, and you don't know where the launch point's going to be. So you're going to blitz, but then you're not.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Herd!
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, and sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They go to the ground. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make it.
He's going for a big play downfield. Reels it in down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Raging Cajun.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Fires left. Pulls it in. It's Harmon. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10.
And how about the bounce back for this QB? He's already got more passing yards right now than he had all last game. Nice job not getting down, not getting negative, not letting one bad game turn to 2. Nice bounce back already in this next game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Got his man on the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver.
There he goes. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A good break there as the penalty gives them the 3rd down conversion. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Give to the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Harmon. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Thundering Herd was stuck with some tough field position, but now a chance to get a drive going. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up, getting a big stop.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jensen. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Back to throw, it's Howard. Caught near the sticks, it's Sampson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Got enough for the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Williams. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Raging Cajuns can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Raging Cajuns started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Catch in the middle, it's Turner. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defense. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Marshall might try to catch this defense thinking run here on second and inches. Back to pass, it's Turner. Catch in the middle, it's Lacy. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Marshall trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. First play of the drive comes from the 22.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to fire deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Unloads to the wideout. Already find a hole in that secondary. Bringing it back. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Turner. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed over the middle. It's Payne. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the back. Running into the open space. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. To the ground, he's got it again. This time there is no running room to be found if this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Well, they're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage. And, hey, quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because he knows that defender's going to be driving on the ball. So really nice job not hesitating, getting it to him, and then he gets what he can get after the catch.
He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Dropping back, it's Howard. Gonna take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. 2nd half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana! And that one will give them the lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way. Knocked it right down the middle. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. That's reeled in. It's Harmon. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Thundering Herd needing less than a yard here on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Look out, he's got room. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Looking for a man. It's Turner. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Turner.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Bringing the heat. That's caught. It's Lacey. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. With jet sweep pass. Finds a little space. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Raging Cajuns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. Touchdown, Cajuns! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? I mean, you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stop fumble and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Back to throw, it's Turner. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Stuffed, almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. The Thundering Herd faces a third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And they can't make the connection on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Gonna run it. It's Perry. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Perry. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're
continues to fight for yards. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after three. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Snagged in the middle. It's Turner. Oh, a lot of space. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Marshall! A great catch and run for 6. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Louisiana has it back in the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified. He's taking the shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the defense is starting to figure it out, I think. It's taken him some time. This guy already has 2 touchdown catches. That time, though, they were in a better position in coverage to force the incompletion.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Perry. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. To throw, it's Howard. The sure hands, it's Perry. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Raging Cajun. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
40, Marshall, 28.
He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Fears the pressure. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is,
It's a seam wide open. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Marshall quick to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. Back to pass, it's Turner. Blasted as he lets it go. Tried to nestle that lob in, but it's incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to...
Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. From the gun to give, looking for room. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now adjusting. They get to him as he throws. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Fires to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by 7 possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive, too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man. It's Williams. He's into plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. And the Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. He'll take the deep shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Timeout, Louisiana.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Howard. Wide out trying to get it in. It's Pater late in the game.
Salt into wound. fourth quarter. You can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Louisiana, 47. Marshall.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's taking a deep shot. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
Pulls it in. It's Harmon. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a run.
Touchdown, Louisiana! And the punishment has been extended. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And with that touchdown, I would say this one is out of reach.
It is out of reach. A lot of coaches pull their starters, start to build some of that depth, put some other guys in. But listen, keep playing, keep executing. Their job is stop you.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Lacey. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Caught over the middle, it's Allen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
He's brought down at the 36-yard line.